Good evening, everyone. Justin here. I decided to do another collection video. If I can remember what I'm saying, that'd be great. I decided to do my Super Nintendo collection because the Super Nintendo was one of my favorites when I was a kid. And I've accumulated a lot more than I thought I had since I've started collecting again. I don't have any huge hitters. I recently tried to get Earthbound, but unfortunately I thought about it for too long and it was grabbed. What are you gonna do? Anyway, so I'm gonna do this in no real huge specific order, but I'm gonna do like the lower end stuff first and then try to group certain games together. But without further ado, here is my collection. Some of these do have cases that I bought aftermarket and I put some stuff on them, but these cases have now gone up $10 more than they used to be on Amazon. So I'm gonna get some, but I probably won't get some till later on because I need a lot more than I thought. But anyway, without further ado, this one I used to love playing as a kid, and I picked it up for like $2. Is, sorry about the glare, Madden 94. I made a case for it. These cases are really nice, by the way. If you can get them, they're worth the money. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all these things. Next couple of games, a bunch of these sports games are actually gonna be for trade. They're in my collection, but they will be moved for other stuff. That one sounds funny. This one's really discolored. I don't know why. NBA Live 96. I picked that up in a lot. I have zero attachment to it. NHL PA Hockey. Sorry, guys. The hell is this one? Boxing Legends of the Ring. I don't know which way I'm doing this. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to use my GoPro for the first time, too, so I'm guessing at certain angles on this. This one, if you guys watch some of my videos, actually kind of makes me angry every time I see it. Bassmasters Classic. This one I picked up recently. I haven't tried it yet, but this one will probably stay in my collection. Tecmo Super Bowl. Put that one off to the side. This one might stay in my collection because I remember the off-road series was fun. The Super Off-Road, the Baja. And then F1 Pole Position. That one will be for trade or sale or whatever. Then a few of these. This one was actually kind of fun. I picked it up over the summer for a couple bucks. I do have an extra copy of this, but I think the extra copy is busted. But anyway, Tiny Toons Adventures Buster Bust Loose. I played it for a little bit. That is kind of fun. This one I have never played. I don't know anything about it except for the fact that it works. Is the Lawnmower Man. So if anybody can tell me anything about that one, let me know if it's worth a try or not. This one I picked up recently. Again, I haven't played it yet, but you don't see very many horror movie-esque games on the Super Nintendo, so Alien 3. I did like Alien 3 as much as a lot of people didn't like it, but I was always personally a fan of it. These ones are some of my more favorite fighters. This one I used to love getting from Blockbuster when I was a kid. I used to play it all the time. I've recently played it, and I'm terrible at it. So it just goes to show you forget how to do things over time. I'm sure I'll pop it back in and get better at it again. But Clay Fighter. This one was always one of the more fun fighting games. Everybody's got a copy of this, I'm sure, if you have a Super Nintendo. If not, you should. It's a staple for the system. Mortal Kombat. I got that one out of one of the Video Game Monthly boxes when I was still subscribing to it. This one, I used to actually, I've never played this on the Super Nintendo. I used to play this on my Game Gear when I was a kid. And again, was a very fun game, and I still love it. The graphics are terrible, but Primal Rage. This one I recently picked up. I couldn't pass it up again. and I do want to sit down and play it. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow, seeing as I suddenly have a day off in the week that I don't normally have. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. I've been looking for that one for a while, and I'm glad I finally picked it up for a good price. The next group of games here are some of my better games. Maybe I'll show these ones off first. I'll wait on those. More cased games. I got Populous, Monopoly, Jurassic Park. That's not actually the PAL version. It's just the case that I printed was the PAL version. So I need to find an updated case for that. Same thing with this one, which I just realized now for some reason. Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. I used to play this a ton as a kid. I didn't own it, but I used to rent it often. It's a lot of fun. You play as Spider-Man for the first level, and then you got to save a couple of the X-Men. Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, and Gambit, and they each have levels that are based on their powers that you can do certain stuff with, and it's a lot of fun. I do have an extra copy of this if anybody's looking for it. Next game is hard as hell, by the way. I got through like the first 2 levels, and it's hard. But Super Star Wars. Another game I have a duplicate of if anybody needs one. I think I have a duplicate of it still. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. This one came with my system. My wife and I played it, and she loves Dr. Mario. So, it's a nice staple to have in the collection. Tetris and Dr. Mario. Because who doesn't love a little bit of Tetris? This one I used to play a ton as a kid. My sister and I used to play it. I have a lot of fond memories of it. It's Mickey Mouse's Magical Quest. If you've never played this, it's a lot of fun. You play as Mickey Mouse trying to save Pluto. Trying to save... wow, why am I drawing a wicked blank on the dog's name? No, it was Pluto. I was right. Wow. But you go to different levels and you do different things and you get different outfits that pertain to each level, so, you know, to help you get through them. Next game, I did own this when I was a kid. This game was awesome, and I mean O-S-S-O-M, awesome. If you haven't played this, this is a great scrolling side fighter, Batman Returns. It's basically just a beat 'em up. You beat the crap out of people in every level to get to the next level, and then you're gonna eventually fight Catwoman and the Penguin, and it's just a great game. So if you have a chance, grab that. I know it's, last I knew, it was kind of fluctuating in price. I picked it up, I think I picked it up for like $10, and it goes for like 10 to 15. I haven't checked it in a while because generally once I pick up games I don't really look at them again. This one I picked up, I don't remember where I picked it up. Oh, I got this one at Savers. I got it for like $3. But I played this as a kid, and again, this is another fighter that a lot of people love. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Great game. It's one of the best fighters out there, I think. This one was always a fun one for me and my sister when we were kids. When we were kids, because we had Blockbuster around, for those that would remember. But we always had to rent a game before we could buy it, just because my parents didn't want to drop the money on games if we weren't going to play them. But Donkey Kong Country, the original. This one was a lot of fun. I remember beating this as a kid. I haven't sat down in a while and played it, but last I played it, I was already like, I don't know, like halfway through the game. So maybe I just need to sit down and actually finish it again. This one I picked up, was one of the first games I got when I got my Super Nintendo back. I picked it up, I paid like full retail for it, which was $25-30. Again, another very, very, very hard game, because you actually have to play through the entire thing twice, I believe, to beat it correctly. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I've played the crap out of this game and can't get through the first part. I'm sure someday I'll sit down and try it again. This game, I used to play at my friend's house. I didn't have it as a kid, but every time I went over there, we used to play it all the time. I'm not generally a huge fan of flying games, like planes and stuff like that, but this game is great because you can You basically get updated planes, and then you get updated weapons and all that stuff. But UN Squadron, I got this for a steal. These go for like, I think 15 to 25 bucks. I got mine for 9. But it's a great game. You should definitely grab it if you like flying games at all. This one obviously is a staple for the collection. I've waited to get this version as opposed to buying one of each cart. But Super Mario All-Stars with Super Mario World. Obviously, I don't really have to explain very much about this, how much, you know, everybody loves these games. But if you have a chance, pick that one up. Last I knew, that one was a $35 to $45 cart. But it's definitely worth it to have. To me, it's worth it to have everything on one cart as opposed to 2 different carts. This one I used to play a ton when I was a kid. We used to rent it all the time. I always wanted to own it, but it was one of those things, you know, you just didn't own. But I printed out, you know, obviously, as you've seen, I print out the covers for all these guys. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. This is a fun game. It kind of has a homage to the like 80s horror, sci-fi type stuff. If you've never played it, I highly recommend it. Another staple for the system. If you have a Super Nintendo and you don't have this game, you need to get rid of your Super Nintendo or go get this game. Super Mario Kart. I did own this game when I was a kid. Me and my sister used to play it all the time. We were real big fans of the battle arena where you have the balloons around you and you go and fight with the balloons. You have to pop the balloons. I got my wife to play it recently, and she's like, I'm not very good at this, but it was still a lot of fun to chase each other down. This one, again, I don't need to say much about it. I played it when I was a kid, as I'm sure everybody did. I did get the booklet for this game too, so this one has the booklet. Not a lot of my games here do, but Zelda: A Link to the Past. Great game, as we all know. Very long game. I guess not really if you sit down and play it all the way through, but I haven't actually turned on my Super Nintendo in a while. Again, this game I played a ton when I was a kid. I don't remember if I owned it or not. I don't think I did. I think we used to rent it. But I always had trouble getting through the first part of this game because I never actually beat this game, and I hope to sit down someday and beat it because I would always die at the first time you meet Shredder, his Turtles in Time. I picked this one up at Savers for like 20 bucks. This is probably one of the more higher end games in my collection. I know it's like a $40 to $55 card depending on where you go. Then this one I got from a buddy of mine. It's obviously card only. I don't know if I'll ever play it. I might sit down and play it, but Final Fantasy II. Obviously it's a nice collection piece to have, and that's pretty much all it is right now, is just a collection piece. I'm going to show one more lot of games before I get to my boxed games, as they fall over. These are some of my better games, better quality games. This one I picked up recently for like $5 at Savers, Star Fox. Everybody loves Star Fox. Well, I think everybody loves Star Fox. I know I loved Star Fox when I was a kid. It's a great game. If you don't have it, you should definitely pick it up. This one I traded for with Collecting with Corey. It's got a little bit of label damage, but not a big deal. I haven't played it, but from what I can tell, the fighting system and whatnot is the same as Batman Returns, but Sonic Blast Man. I know it's a more uncommon Super Nintendo game. There we go. Super Nintendo game. But it looked like a lot of fun when I traded for it, so here's hoping it's as much fun as it looks. This one I picked up recently at Rhode Island Comic Con. I've sat down and played maybe the first level or two on it. I need to sit down. I want to try to finish some games before I, start other games. So after I finish what I'm playing now, I'm gonna start on some of my Super Nintendo games and try to blow through them so I can actually play them. Mega Man X. Everybody loves Mega Man. If you have a system, any kind of system, Mega Man's great. This one I've wanted for a while. It's got some label damage. I don't really care. I think I need to rip it apart and clean it again. Because the last time I played it, it froze a little bit away through. but I might just eventually upgrade my cart, is Doom. I know this is a terrible game nowadays. Maybe not so much gameplay terrible, but the way it looks on the screen and everything. But I love all the Doom games, and for getting the new Doom on my PS4 made me re-want to get all the other Doom games. I have Doom 2 on the PC, and I have that Doom. And I recently picked up Doom 3 on my PC, which I haven't played yet, but I want to get it on the PS3. This one you guys haven't seen picked up yet, because this is going to be my next video game hunting video. Yeah. And so you're getting kind of a sneak peek now if you see this. I traded a bunch of stuff for it. I traded some Jaguar stuff. I got off a friend of mine who gave me a bag of stuff. I don't have a Jaguar. I don't plan on getting a Jaguar. So I traded it straight up for this Maximum Carnage. I've been wanting that for a while. If some of you remember, I did pick it up over the summer on my Sega Genesis. And one of the guys I know, Roberto, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, man, or if I just totally hacked it all together and said the wrong name. But I ran into him actually the day I picked that up, and he said that the Genesis version is actually different from the Super Nintendo version, and I should definitely give them both a try. So I probably will. These next two games before I get into my last stack of games. This one I picked up recently for about... Sorry, my cat's going nuts. For about 17 bucks. It's a little more than I wanted to pay for it, but it goes for about 35, so I figured it was a good deal. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Oh, I did get that right. Okay. Yoshi's Island. Everybody says this is a great game, and I'm glad I grabbed it when I did. Excuse me. Sorry. This one I also traded for. It's a very nice, clean copy. I don't really see any... There's like a small nick at the top. But I've been wanting to play this for a long time. When I went to the video game convention in Connecticut, I was looking for this specifically. I was willing to drop 50 or 60 bucks on it. I ended up trading Lufia to collecting with Corey in the box to get this and Super Blast Man, and well, I don't know, we had a big trade. But this was the main staple of it. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I have started playing that game. I just need to sit down and play it a little bit more. But that's a fun game. I'm not really an RPG guy. I never have. Hey guys, Justin back here again. I just realized when I went to go post this video, you're now at almost the end of it anyway, that this whole chunk never recorded for some reason, or didn't save, or whatever. But anyway, just real quick, I'm gonna show you the last couple games from my Super Nintendo collection that were missed. So without further ado, these are all my boxed games that I have. Some of them are pretty good titles, some of them are meh titles. Some will be for trade or sale. Just let me know if you see anything in this video that you're interested in all. But this one is complete, I'm pretty sure, is Claymates. I don't know anything about this game. It looks like a little platformer game. Could be kind of fun. So I'll eventually probably pop that in just to check it out to see what it's like. This one here, Plock, is complete as well. I'm trying to get this video thing right. I don't know much about it, but Collecting with Corey said it's definitely fun to give it a try. But this box is in like mint condition. Well, except for that rip right there. But aside from that, nice game to have. This one should be shown on my next pickup video, which hopefully I'll have out in the next couple days. Is Fatal Fury Special. It's boxed cart and booklet. The box is kind of messed up. See this big rip there, but I paid 15 bucks for this, I think. So I figured it was a good deal. They go for about 25 to 30 bucks in that condition. This one I have no want to play. I've never been a Dungeons & Dragons guy. I don't know much about this game. I know it's not a very expensive game, but Eye of the Beholder. It's got some cool box art. I'll give it that. Another game that I probably won't play. It is complete as far as I know. It has the book, the map, some other stuff with it. Wizardry 5. I don't know. It might be a game that some people like. I believe this is an RPG as well. But it looks like it's almost like a story type game. Not a story game, but like a choices type game. But yeah, not something I'm going to play. But for now, it's here. Brainlord. Another game that I probably won't play. I believe this one's an RPG as well. If you didn't realize by now, all these box games are pretty much RPGs. This one looks kind of cool. It is complete. The box is in very, very, very nice condition. And the game itself is actually in the original plastic baggie it came in, so I don't know if this was ever even played. Genghis Khan 2. What is that? Clan of the Grey Wolf. The cool thing is, it's got the original price tag on it. I don't even want to take it off because it just kind of adds to it. That makes it really cool. These last 3 are probably going to stay in my collection for now. At least the next 2 will. Just when I was playing, it was a lot of fun. I also have the game guide for it. I'm apparently terrible at it, but I will sit down and play it again. Earthworm Jim. Again, this one's complete. Box is in pretty good shape. But it's a fun game, fun platformer. This is the only RPG I've really tried. I probably played it for about an hour and then got stuck at a point and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do next, so I'm probably going to have to start it over. I always wanted to play the second one, so when I came across this one, I gave it a try. But this one's complete as well. The box is a little bit more beat up, but Breath of Fire. For now, I'm probably going to hang on to that one because I do want to play it, even though not really an RPG. Who knows? Maybe that'll get me into RPGs. In this last one here, you guys have seen it a couple times now, and there's something on the case, but it's protected, so it's all right. This one is complete. This one is probably the most expensive game in my collection currently. I know it goes anywhere from complete in this condition, like $125 to $200, depending on the day. Final Fantasy III. I do have a case on it. I bought a bunch of these cases on Amazon, but this is the only one I actually have in a case currently. But I'm sure you guys all know about the Final Fantasy series, and this one is in... I'd say this is in pretty close to top-notch condition. There's a little bit of corner wear, but aside from that, very minimal, if any. But with that being said, thanks for seeing the extra 5 minutes of this video. After I messed up and don't know why it stopped recording or didn't record or whatever happened. But anyway, so I hope you guys liked this video. This is my second my second collection video. Make sure you go check out my PS1 collection video. After this one, I don't know which one I'm going to do next. I might do my PS2 collection. I got a ton of PS2 games, but only a handful that are really in my collection. I'm definitely going to do a PS4 collection. It's a small collection, but it's got some good games in it. But aside from that, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And check out my other videos when you get a chance, please. And share. Definitely share these videos. And I will see you guys later. Peace.